This is Books Nelson with the At Me Bro Show. Welcome to the stream and the channel. And today we will be breaking down this Dino Radja, who is such a fantastic card. Now I did do a breakdown of him when I did the stream, but when I did the pack opening stream, but I don't want this review stuck inside the pack opening, so we're going to go through what he's bringing to the table real quick. So I'm a huge fan of this card. The community is very, very mixed on this card because he doesn't have range extender. I see him as a center, not as a power forward, and with all of the gigantic power forwards that you can run now with Thonmaker and Bol and Kristaps that are really fast, and I'll even throw Anthony Davis, even though he's not gigantic. He has really long arms and is a big card at that position for the 6'10" category. This card is just fine at the 5. Now, I think this is a matchup type situation. If they have a giant, it's going to be heavily in your favor on the offensive end. It's going to be heavily in their favor on their offensive end, right? But the thing about it is, since they're putting out all of these fast centers, they have put out a card that can keep up with all of these fast centers. So let's see what he's bringing to the table. All right, so here's where he's really an improvement over the Spotlight Giannis, and he's very, very similar to the Spotlight Giannis. I've seen him compared to the Wilt Chamberlain card. I haven't played the Wilt Chamberlain card, so I can't vouch for that, but I think the similarities to Spotlight Giannis are really uncanny. Now, I'm not going to spend too much of this video comparing him to Spotlight Giannis. Just take my word for it. He's similar. You guys can look at it yourself, see how many of the stats really line up. The biggest difference is he's more of an interior, has higher interior statistics, and I believe he has much better shooting badges. I'm actually going to pull up Spotlight Giannis right now. I could have put him on this lineup. I probably should have thought of doing that, but I did not. I apologize for that. But I just want to get this 100% right in terms of Spotlight Giannis's badges, because I think this card is an upgrade in that regard. All right, the shooting badges. So Spotlight Giannis has difficult shots, pump fake maestro, and quick draw. So essentially, he just has quick draw, right? Whereas Dino here has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame difficult shots, Hall of Fame pick and popper, which is a big one, green machine, hot start, and hot zone hunter. So even though they have the same 3-point rating, it needs to be known that Dino is a much better shooter overall because of those badges, and he has a 95 mid-range shot. So the way you would defend Giannis trying to sag off of him and daring him to shoot, I don't think that works against Dino. Dino is a good shooter, and I'm going to say he has a better shot form than Giannis, a more reliable shot form. Green window. This practice is on Hall of Fame difficulty, so those are, that's his legit green window there. This guy can really shoot. The idea that he can't shoot just because he doesn't have range extender is false. So, all right, let's get to the deep dive. So I'm going to skip over his bad dribbles and just go to the stuff that works. So in the full court, this is what you're working with here. You're working with this glitchy crossover behind the back. And you guys can see his arms are so long, it looks like the character model's off. Like he legitimately looks like, a modded character almost. So when you're going up court, the crossover behind the back is his best friend in terms of changing direction. And then your hesitation crossover is your other one in terms of going the other way, right? And then of course you can also hezi and keep going, and he's got a nice little explosion out of that. Let me tell you something, guys. This card is very, very, very fast. This card feels so fast, it's ridiculous. Like he feels faster than he even is on paper, right? And let's look at his official speed setting with this coach. So his speed right now, I have not put a shoe on him yet, but I am going to put a shoe. I love the card. I'm going to put a shoe and a diamond contract and all that. He has a 96 speed, guys. He feels every bit of that 96 speed. It is so ridiculously silly. Okay, so when it comes to his dribbles, he doesn't have like the pro 3 hezi, but he's not really trying to change directions on you like that. Honestly, it just comes down to you hit him with a momentum and you snatch back, and if they don't guard that seriously, then you just shoot in their face. And he has an excellent jumper, right? You can't sag off of this card. People think he has a 79 3-pointer. I I would treat him like he has a 93-pointer. And I haven't even put a shoe on him yet. I'm not sure what shoe I'm going to put on him. I might just go idiot and put the Fear of Gods on him because he's just that good. Like, I think this card is super strong. I think he's one of the best centers in the game. And, yeah. So, when it comes to the dribbles, his momentum and his momentum behind the back, all of that stuff works. The dunking animations are out of control. This is his step back. So, he's got a solid step back. Works very well, as you can see, out of the hesitation, tap left stick, and then you step back with him. And the thing about that is most centers cannot keep up with that. Like, they just can't. You know, they haven't put out a lot of centers that can defend him. Even the like, say, Bol doesn't have like the most lateral quickness. Like, maybe if you have Anthony Davis or Bam Adebayo or something, they can deal with him very well. But those cards are falling out of fashion, and this is the guy that is kind of straddling the fence, where he can defend Bol and those cards on the perimeter very well. But then at the same time, on the offensive end, if you're, you know, coming with a giant, he can punish them consistently. So yeah, I just think he's a fantastic card. Just got really swift dribbles, you know, all around. He's just really just a serious cornball. I would say the one thing that's lacking from the card is he doesn't have a go-to regular size of dribble. His behind the back is solid, so you can use that behind the back to kind of get you places. You see it's very kind of smooth and glitchy the way he uses that. The rest of his dribbles, you are really relying on stuff like, you know, the behind the back and the momentum dribble and getting the step back in there and then, you know, moving off of the step back. And also his regular size ups, like his regular, like, straight up between the leg stuff. So I'll show that right now. So this is between the legs, and then his misdirection. Guys, this card is 6'11" with an extremely long wingspan, and he dunks just like Giannis. He has a little bit more of a, like, Dominique style dunk package, but it feels very similar to Giannis. My criticism with all cards that are like the new Giannis is that none of them are as glitchy as Giannis. That is not the case with this guy. This guy, to me, so far in my experience, is as glitchy as Giannis. If he turns out not to be at some point in the future, if more experience, I'm like, oh, okay, I was wrong, he's not that good, I will let you guys know. But in terms of right now, day one, this guy's a monster. So Jason Battle, Cam Powell, Gerard Cleverly, Doombot, see y'all in the chat. What's up? What's up? So Gerard says you have an all-Opal team and he's your backup at power forward. I support it, man. I think this guy's good. I don't think he's missing any shots from the corner. Like Giannis, I think you can master Giannis's jump shot, right? And you can hit consistently. But you know you are a little bit rolling the dice. It's not a sure thing. Keep in mind, this guy has the same three-point rating as Giannis, 83 with a boosted coach. No shoe on him right now, but he also has all these Hall of Fame badges and a more, I'm going to say, traditional jump shot, right? Like Giannis has his own little jumper that you got to kind of get used to, whereas this guy, he has he has like a standard jumper, you know? So, yeah, he's a beast. And look at, and he can, okay, so he can do the peekaboo, right? Now, obviously, you're not going to be peekabooing from way behind the three-point line with him. I would say you throw a shoe on him, and his peekaboo from the three-point line to be fine, right? But the thing is, from the mid-range, people chasing you off the line, trying to guard you with this card, is ridiculous. You guys see the greens. This is Hall of Fame difficulty. So, if you guys were watching the stream earlier, or if you missed the stream earlier, I should say, I was about to pull packs. I saw this card for 30K. I picked him up instantly. And I said this exactly. I said, I think this card's going to be really good. He looks a lot like Spotlight Giannis, who can play the center. Not like the downgraded Giannis, who could play the center. Right? And I'm going to grab him because I think he's going to be more than 30K. And he's already back. He's already up to like 45K right now. And he's still in packs. He's still coming out of packs and he's 45K. I don't know what he's going to settle at. And maybe I'll take a bath on it, like not selling my extra one now because I did pull one. And I'm just going to keep doing peekaboos in the mid-range so everybody gets the point. This card is ridiculous. But I'm super glad that I have this card and that I have an extra one to throw on the auction in case people realize what just happened. Because, so DBG compared him to Wilt Chamberlain. Like I said, I haven't played Wilt, so I can't make that comparison. But let me tell you, he's a hybrid, like between Spotlight Giannis and Wilt, playing the center, and I just think he's really silly and really fantastic. And he's definitely in my main lineup. He's one of the most fun cards I've played with. He gets silly animations on both sides of the ball. And I really think that even if you're not a dribbler, like if you don't know how to dribble, all you need to do is hit the size up, explode out of it, and then peekaboo, and you're good. Like, you don't even need to do anything else. You know, just hit him with a size up, explode, peekaboo, and just on a basic level, you have that. Now, if you're a little, more swift on the sticks and you have momentum and stuff like that, guys, I'm showing you the real deal. I warned you guys about Dwayne Wade day one, and I'm warning you about this fool day one. Guys, this is a Galaxy Opal Cheeseball Center hiding behind this obscure dude, in my opinion. I think this guy is a mega cheeseball, and quite frankly, if he had range extender, I would call him the best card in the game. I would consider him the best card in the game if he had range extender, because the speed, the long arms, the handles, the peekaboo at being able to play center with all of this crap. Like, if he had range extender, seriously, he'd be crazy. As it is, I definitely consider him a top 5 center. And this is just my opinion now. This is not like the card breakdown. I showed you guys everything that he can do, basically. Like, I mean, it's a pretty simple game plan. He's got a nice step back. He's got a nice momentum dribble. He can whoop-dee out of that. He can do whatever he wants, and then he can peekaboo in the mid-range, and he's guaranteed to hit the shot because he has hot zones everywhere. Hall of Fame difficulty, I just gave you 5,000 green releases while I was talking. This card is ridiculous. I cannot stress it enough. This card is absolutely ridiculous. I think that it happened again, where, like, last time, the 2 most important cards in the pack were Bol and Isaac Bonga, right? And I think it kind of, even though he's a pink diamond, he's not like an amethyst, it kind of happened again. Like all of those other Galaxy Opals, listen, Trae Young, he's a good offensive card. He's going to be bad on defense. Luka's going to be outdated the moment they release the next point guard. Not outdated, but they're going to release somebody bigger and faster and all that stuff, right? With like a better dunk package. Even though I think the Luka card is good, don't get me wrong. But this card right here, I don't know when you're getting the next dummy like this. It's gonna have to be Galaxy Opal Giannis, and Galaxy Opal Giannis probably won't be able to play the center. So I don't know when you're gonna get a card this cheap, this good, and this unique. For the I don't know when it's gonna happen again. So this is a card breakdown, but this is also like a PSA. Because seriously, get this idiot now. But while he's flying out of packs and he's relatively cheap, I don't know what his price is going to wind up at when people realize what's going on right here. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if this video helped you out. I fear I may have made the My Team community a little bit worse. Again, I apologize for that too. But yeah, this guy, some people said they're throwing around the word demigod too much. No, I don't think so. This guy's a demigod. This guy's ridiculous. Any card that's 6'11" and can do the peekaboo and momentum dribbles is just too crazy for me. So yeah, I think he's a monster, and I definitely can't remember the last time I've liked a card this much. I actually enjoy this card more than Bol. I'm not saying he's better. He's not better than Bol, but I'm saying I enjoy this card more than Bol. And I enjoy that idiot Bol as well. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a great one. Stay safe and healthy. Peace.